Types of punch tools. The following are the types of punch tools that can be found in engineering workshops. Automatic punch, bell punch, center punch, drift punch, drive punch, decorative punch, hollow punch, letter stamps, prick punch, pin punch, tablet press, transfer punch, solid punch, spring or roll pins. Automatic punch. These types of punch are also unique. They are made of high carbon steel that has been toughened or tapered. The use of a hammer is not necessary for this punch. To the body of the primary punch is a spring. The spring is held in position by a lever head. When marking needs to be done, the lever head is depressed. The pressure would cause the major punch to be compressed, marking would be completed as a result. The punch's blow can be reduced or controlled using the lever head. Its main punch is angled either at a 60 degrees or 90 degrees angle. Bell punch. As the name implies, these types of punches have the shape of a small bell. The bell's size is determined by its circumference. It is utilized to identify the precise center of circular projects and to softly label them. With the aid of a spring, a punch comparable to a center punch is secured in this perimeter. When its head is struck with a hammer to activate it, the punch spring causes it to elevate on its own. Center punch. To identify the center of a point, center punch types of punch tools are used. When drilling holes, it is typically used to designate the center of the hole. If a drill doesn't begin in a break, it will likely wander. A center punch creates a dimple that is sufficiently large to guide the drill tip. A center punch tip has an angle ranging from 60 to 90 degrees. A pilot hole must typically be drilled before drilling a larger hole when the drill bit is broader than the indentation made by a center punch. Drift punch. These types of punches are confusing because they are not utilized in the way that punches are typically used. Before inserting a fastener, bolt or rivet holes are aligned with the help of a drift punch, drift pin, or line-up punch. The large end of the tapered rod that makes up a drift punch is where the hammer strikes. The semi-aligned bolt holes of two different components are inserted in the long end of a drift punch, which is then driven into the hole. The taper forces the two parts into alignment as the fastener is pressed in, making insertion simple. Contrary to most punches, a drift pin's tip or end should never be subjected to force. Drive punch. Drive types of punch are used to remove broken rivets, bolts, or pins that are locked or worn into a hole. It has a flat face rather than pointed ends. And because the sides of this punch taper the face, one may need to utilize the punch with a straight shank in some situations. Decorative punch. On metals and several other materials, including leather, patterns and images have been produced using punches with decorative motifs. Pointil is a technique used in bookbinding, armor construction, and goldsmithing. The majority of the picture on the printing plates for metal cuts was produced by punches in the printmaking method. Hollow punch. A hollow type of punch is a specific kind of hollow, hardened steel punch. It can puncture fabric, cardboard, and metal. It is available in a range of sizes and sets. Since they are hollow, the metal that is cut with them falls out through the grooves that were carved into their side. As a result, we are able to quickly create a large number of holes that are easily visible.